This is Qla'S time. That is what Dan wrote to me at the end of an email that I sent to him over the weekend. I had given our board of directors an update on our project. We had a couple of good things happen that I wanted to pass on, as well as a general update. And absolutely, this is Qla'S time. One of the things that was really interesting last week was I did two live Q&As. The first one was a Facebook Q&A, which was open to everyone, and the second was a Zoom webinar Q&A, which was only for those people who had picked up the Deep Dive Bootcamp recordings that I put together. And what really struck me was a lot of times on the free Facebook, the comments I get back in an email are, Bruce, how can you stand answering these questions? Because a lot of them are either things that don't matter as far as putting together your plan and your QLA journey, or they are things that you worry about. And as was said by Dan relating a conversation with Josh Kim, Josh said 95% of the things I worried about never happened. So the difference I saw between that first Facebook Q&A and the second Zoom webinar for the bootcamp recording owners was the sophistication of those questions. And it was striking to me, the difference. The second group that had been through the bootcamp ended up asking questions that were related to issues they had on their journey, not thinking about what their journey might be, and fast forwarding, for instance, to how do I manage the business when you haven't even put together a dream team yet. That's important to remember. Follow the steps and go through that process, certainly. And I wanted to read to you an email I got, which was, Bruce, this is from Kyle, I just got off the phone with a truly big hitter for a chairman that's done 200 plus acquisitions, not advisory, in the U.S. and overseas. He's a wicked good guy and completely on board. If it wasn't for your boot camp, I would have never been able to express, pitch, or even communicate what I wanted from him and what my endeavors are. Thank you. The next time you hear from me, I'll have my first acquisition, which will be done soon. Well, I hope that's the case, Kyle. It would be good. But that boot camp really is the best training I've had. So if that's something that you think would help you, just go to brucewhipple.com/deep dive bootcamp, and you can get the details on it and decide if that is something that would work for you or not. But again, it's striking how many people ask so much better questions when they've been through that training, whether it's my boot camp, whether it's going through the material that's free on Dan and my site, and then actively working the QLA process. The questions are much, much different, and I think it's one, because of your better understanding of QLA, and two, which is one of the most important things in QLA, they are actually taking massive action, not just thinking about what they want to do. Okay, so if you have any questions or comments or ideas for future episodes, please email bruce@brucewhipple.com. And if you're not already on our mailing list, head over to brucewhipple.com and sign up and grab any of the free reports. That'll put you on the mailing list. There is a lot of free information you can use to acquire already profitable businesses. This is Bruce Whipple. Thanks for listening to the Business Acquisition Podcast. And remember, you miss 100% of the opportunities you failed to take. And procrastination truly is the thief of time. So do something today, please. Your future self will be proud of you.